What's up, everybody? Ooh, man, I got to zoom this out. Zoom it out. All right, here. Well, this is what we got to work with. So we're going to do a toolbox tour today. I went from this little guy right here. This is a 26-inch Husky. I think it's the Industrial Series toolbox. I did not realize how chock full this thing was till I bought dun 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 big 56-inch U.S. General Harbor Freight Special Toolbox. Just got it done. Just got done putting all my stuff in it. So what I've got in the box, this has to go back. This has to get charged. I needed a new toolbox. I bought tools on Black Friday. Couldn't fit them in there. So I said, you know what? Let's buy a new box. I went to Harbor Freight yesterday, and I was looking at this box they have on display, and I said, hey, you guys have these in stock? And they go, what color do you want? I said, yeah, black. No, I don't have that. Do you have blue? I'll have to check. Well, we have a black one up front that was returned. The reason why this was returned, so this box is used. It has a dimple right there, right in the box of the chrome. It's cheap Chinese chrome trimming. And then these little, like, if you can see, oh, well, you can't see in there. There's little lock tabs, like you can see right there, that keep the drawers from coming open. This side, they broke off, which is fine. So how I have this set up, because I couldn't fit everything I wanted like in that, how I wanted to, because it was just a mess. Because this had pliers and wrenches, sockets, wrenches, junk drawer full of electrical screws, and then that was another junk drawer. So in this, I have it organized. I say it's full, but it's organized full. So, well, that's how those break. Sweet. Don't judge the quality. It's a box to get me through until I fill this box up where it bends. So I've got 1/2 inch standard and metric. As you can see, this is a whole full metric set. The one I'm missing out of my metric short impacts is, I think, my what size is you? This is I'm missing my 21, which is probably in my truck or somewhere inside the house. This is just an extra rail. This is my 32-inch socket, my 32mm socket. 3/4, 3/8. Standard and metric. Metric's right there. Some extra sockets. And this is 1/4 inch. I'm lacking in the 1/4 inch department, but I don't work on a whole lot of 1/4 inch stuff. I'm a DIYer, so forgive me. I don't have any standard shorties. So this is my metric set as well, long and short. This is kind of a cobble of, so all the tools in here, these are Harbor Freight, Craftsman, Tecton. I love Tecton because they have all the sizes. This is Icon from Harbor Freight, Icon, Autocraft from Advanced Auto Parts, Walmart. This is the and I also have in here Torx bits that I've stamped from working on my truck. I have to go warranty those. I might go do that today. Another Duralast. These are Duralast Allens, Walmart Allens. Torque wrench that I don't really use. Broken 1/2 inch breaker bar. New Icon 1/2 inch breaker bar. Remind me of the Pittsburgh Pro. This is my 1/2 inch Pittsburgh Pro. I think it's a professional series. 1/2 inch flex head. Works out well. Stubby. I only used this like twice, and I actually needed it for the time I used it. Favorite. Turned into my new favorite ratchet because I lost my flex head ratchet like that. So this reminds me of like the Snap-on swivel heads. Picked one up from another Icon. As you're gonna tell by a lot of this box, it's a mix-max of everything, and it has a lot of Harbor Freight in it. 3/8. This came from all the black sockets you see. Came from this set from an Autocraft from Advance. Funny story on how I got that, I'll have to tell you for another time. Then a Cobalt. Various extensions, that's what's in this drawer. Extra sockets, spark plug socket, 3/4 inch socket. Don't ask me, that's another story. That's the first drawer. Next drawer is the wrench drawer. Metric and standard. I have extra standards because all the USA ones are in here. At least most USA. One ratcheting wrench, I want to get more of those. You can see that then these are just extra Chinese Craftsman. Big crescent adjustable wrench. Pipe wrench for doing when I take the ball off my truck, because I have a class 5 hitch on my truck that I need both of these to get it off. And I don't have a socket big enough to do it with my impact. Small adjustable wrench. Missing a few metric wrenches because they're in my truck that's getting worked on right now. Next drawer down is the hammer drawer. I've got sledge, ball peen, brass hammer that I just picked up. It's Harbor Freight. I think this is a Sam's Club, one of their Sam's Club hammers. Tecton. This is my dad's actually. My framing hammer's inside. Scrapers for scraping the mowing decks. Giant Excalibur. Pry bar that I bought because I wanted it. That was a good deal, I thought. Next drawer down, the big drawers. This is the power drawer. Big, high torque, DeWalt. Love this gun. I bought it because before we had that air compressor, we had a little one that my dad had broke off the, where the air hose went into. So I was working on my truck, and I needed to be able to do lug nuts and stuff, and I didn't want to do them by hand. So I went out and bought this because a new air compressor, like a 10-gallon air compressor from True Value was. No, Ace, that's where I went, was Ace. It was like $400, this was $350. And I was broke at the time, that's why you're not gonna see any Milwaukee in here, because I know a lot of people run Milwaukee. I bought this gun, that's why that's why you see DeWalt, because I bought this and I have batteries for this now. Works, I think this is a Menards brand. I love this little impact driver, because I've drilled through frame steel with this, with socket or with drill bits that you'll see later. This drill, I don't really use this drill a whole lot. As you can see, it's still quite new and yellow. Air gun. I have an air hammer inside I got to go put in here. So I just got done with this. This air gun is sweet. It's the Ingersoll Rand Street Legal Fender gun. It's fast. It hits hard. Doesn't hit as hard as that, but it's pretty sweet. Just can't wait to have an air tank to hook it back up to, because I miss using that gun. Next drawer down. Oh, stupid things that are going to break off. This is kind of where the junk drawer started. Grinder that I got to put in here. This is where like the oil filter wrenches are going to be. Grinding wheels. Wire wheel. Drum brake tool for drum brakes I never did. Little like Torx Allen keys for blower racks I bought for that enclosed trailer sitting over there that you've seen in my other videos. Extra tie downs, screws, wire, can't fit in my electrical drawer. Tape measure, scraper. This is kind of it's kind of turned into a junk drawer. Power tools later down the road. Another junk drawer, kind of. Various C-clamps, axle nut kits for a Ford, extra sockets that didn't make it up in the box, extra holders for the trimmer rack in the trailer, 3/4 inch breaker bar for when I was taking, that's why I have those sockets, when I was taking the fifth wheel plate off my truck. For any of you say that I don't need 3/4 inch stuff for doing DIY, you're full of it. I snapped a 1/2 inch breaker bar. Like, it was bent like this because I had that with a 5-foot pipe, bending the crap out of it. Extra paint, clear coat, extra drill bits are on the top of that old box. Stable, oil for the trimmer heads and the hedge trimmer. So that's that. Those are the 5 main drawers. Sorry if this video is getting kind of long. Top drawer here, pliers, cutting dikes, vice grips. This is the plier drawer. Flashlight. Oop. There we go. Next drawer down. Screwdrivers, picks, Torx Husky screwdriver that I lost the rest of the kit to. This is also kind of turned into a junk drawer because all this and the next drawer down for electrical were all in this drawer in this toolbox, and I wanted to separate it. So this is all my spare. This is all the spare parts drawer. Like extra. These are for the blowers, spark plugs, bunch of zip ties, actuator for the power chute off of the old power chute off the turf tracer. Bolt that came from where did that come from? One of the bars in the front of my truck. Extra chain for the sulky on the turf tracer. Various bolts and parts from just all the stuff from the summer. This all got acquainted over the summer from all the stuff I bought for the trailer and for the mowers. Next drawer down, electrical drawer, multimeter, Harbor Freight, electrical stuff, drill bits. This is like the drill bit, electrical, impact driver drawer, because this is all my impact driver studs. Extra actuator motor for the turf straight for the power chutes. That thing that's sitting right there. Extra windshield wiper motor for that. Crimpers, wire, drill bits. It's kind of a catch-all. And this is the only drawer that isn't really full. It's got paint and it's got my welding gloves. Jump box I need to charge. I have to figure out how to charge it, and a battery tender. Yeah, I was due for a bigger toolbox, and I got this on. I got a deal on this because of the problems that you see with it. So please don't rag on it. Most of my box is Craftsman, like the wrenches are Craftsman. I'm not a professional serious dude. I work on all my own stuff, besides my truck that's not here today because it has an electrical problem that I can't figure out. So I know usually you see me on the other side of the camera, now you're just seeing my hands, which is okay. But so DIYer, Harbor Freight, Craftsman, Husky, Autocraft, that's what's all in this box, DeWalt, like my DeWalt stuff. But yeah, give this video a like and a thumbs up if you really like it. Have a good day.